Alright, what's up and welcome back to another episode of Cartoon Cat Builds. I'm Skipper Lee and I've been drawing guns for the past 16 years. So today we are jumping straight in with one of the weapons that will hopefully be awarded to all participating Helldivers arsenal, which is the R-4 Hyena marksman rifle. So I did some looking up. So basically the R-4 Hyena is the marksman version of the Coyote assault rifle, which I see the resemblance in the sense that it looks like a Kalashnikov type inspired weapon. So we have here all the bits and pieces, the parts. So we're gonna put all these together as I'm gonna go through the process like piece by piece. So the R-4 Hyena is a marksman rifle that fires incendiary rounds. So basically we have here the upper receiver, which has a few interesting features, which include these two separate cutouts, one for what appears to be a charging handle, and a larger cutout at the bottom for the ejection of case. And so let's start putting together the let's put the pieces together. So we have here the cutouts with matching holes, bolt holes, if you can call them. So this one is a connection that goes into the that connects to the pistol grip as well, which is also seen on the Coyote. And we have here basically a skeleton frame where the rubber or hard plastic grip goes on and attached here. I probably messed up the order of attachment. Probably should put the grip on first. And then we have the small little bits and pieces on the fire control. So here we have the safety selector. Here we have a what appears to be a bolt hold open, a bolt catch. And the fact that there is one on the right side here, I have not seen first person videos or like 360-degree views of the 3D model, so I would assume there would be a bolt catch on the other side as well, because usually bolt catch, take for example on the M4, they are usually placed on the left side first before putting another one on the other side is considered for ambidexterity purposes. And here we have a appears to be a pedal style button magazine release, and here there's a I've drawn this separately, so this would be the magazine well. And then we have two separate parts for the trigger, one here and the other being what appears to be a separate piece of trigger shoe, which is not something you'd see on a Dragunov type rifle, but you would see this on other marksman rifles such as the Heckler & Koch PSG-1 or MSG-90 G3 series of marksman rifles. And here we have another chunk of gribbly that goes on to buttstock here. So that covers the part here. And then let's keep building the rifle here. So one thing that's different on the Dragunov compared to the Kalashnikov, the AK, is that the Dragunov is a piston operated rifle, as opposed to the AK, which is a gas operated with a long piston that extends out here. The Dragunov does not have a long piston. Instead, it has a piston along this length here, which I've drawn here in the form of just one big tube, but there should be a spring-loaded piston here that taps gas from this gas block here and strikes here. So let's put this together. The carrier that houses the option to, I mean, considering that there's a cutout on this side, so I like to believe that that there is the option to change sides. If you want to change the sides of the where the charging handle extrudes on the rifle. So we have this carrier on this bolt, and then we have this recoil system that lines up here, and then we'll ease this group of parts down here like so. Let's nudge them into place. And then we can start like putting the front end together. So here I have the corresponding slot on this receiver piece so that I can properly like align this tube, as well as the barrel here. And we have muzzle threads for attachments, and the default image I found looks to be like a 3-port 3-chamber muzzle brake. And then here we have the gas block, which we're gonna put here and here. And this is the gas block and front side combo, and this is gonna be the gas regulator, which will go in here like so. That's how you tune your gas. And now we can cover everything up with this long lengthy dust cover up top here. So we are gonna align this part here with this slot over here. and then we can start putting the handguard together. Yes. So we're gonna move this part, move this group of parts, and move them up here, and then this what appears to be like a delta ring ish assembly that bridges the receiver body and the handguard. Right, like a retaining ring. And then we have this lower part of the handguard where we mount our bottom rail, like so. And then we'll just bolt this top rail on here, like so. And then the marksman optic here, like so. The height over ball might be a bit extra, because personally I think the optic can sit lower than that, like even this low will be okay in my opinion, but that's just me. And then now that we have the most of the rifle assembled, we can now cover things up with this stock body. So we're just gonna put this here, and then have this covering over the dust cover like this, and then kind of move things over like that, and then we have this adjustable cheek rest with a massive adjusting knob. So we're just gonna push this down until just give it some height for comfortable cheek well. I think it needs to go even higher. Yeah, more or less there. And then finally, let's I've drawn a few magazine options. So this is the original length with the base plate. So we just drag these two parts together. And as for the kind of ammo it shoots, I tried to match it to the considering that it looks like the Dragunov. I tried matching this with the Dragunov's native cartridge, which is the 7.62 by 54 rimmed cartridge, which is this one. And it turns out that it's a lot shorter than the magazine. So I did some looking around and found out a few precision or marksman cartridges that are more or less in that along that magazine length. So these are a few that I found. So this is the 375 Shytech. This one here is the 408 Shytech. And this one is the 416 Barrett. This one is the 460 Steyr, and this one is the 50 cal BMG round. So we're gonna take this over there and just kind of compare each one against the magazine length and see which one fits. And so you see the 460 Steyr is too long. The 4, I believe that one's the 416 Barrett is also too long. Now what's left is the 408 Shytech and the 375 Shytech. Now we can't really like shove the 408 Shytech in here like so, because when you're feeding rounds, when you're designing a magazine, you would want a teeny tiny bit of room in the front, so that when your rifle and if your entire setup gets knocked around, you don't immediately like knock your bullets out of alignment or damage your bullets like that. It needs to have a teeny tiny bit of like wiggle room, as one would say, like to wiggle front and back. So I think the most suitable assumption would be that it fires around similar to the 375 Shytech, and the fact that it's incendiary means that it's probably shooting like I don't know. I'll need to draw a separate like a different bullet to indicate that incendiary round. So yeah, there we have it. Let's put this into the magazine like so. Or we'll just leave it out like that. And then this is the original magazine that I drew based on a reference image I found online. So it has this locking lug at the back here, and having this straight magazine well, this means that it just goes up and goes click like that. So something like that. And for the lols, for fun, I drew some extra variants of the magazine as well. So there you have it, the basic setup, the default setup of the R-4 Hyena marksman rifle. And for something fun, I've made these two variants, and then there's another one I'm gonna save for last. So this one, as you can see, is a shorter magazine. So if you align the top edges of the magazine, it only goes until here. So let's group this first, and then let's take this magazine base plate and put it here, so that we can fix it to our shorter magazine as well. So I'm not sure if I should call this the original magazine and this one being the extended magazine. So yeah, the shorter magazine would have probably like faster reload, smaller capacity. So I'm just gonna take this out here and put this in to show as a comparison. It doesn't stick out as much, and you'll be able to like probably like shoot comfortably from a prone position, because it doesn't stick out further than the pistol grip. And so this is the short magazine. And to add more variety, I drew this part as well. So this is like a drum section that I'll just need to align these shapes together so that I can get a drum mag like so. So it's gonna be like really heavy and really slow to reload, but gives you a shit ton more rounds to throw downrange. And of course, when you want something even more fun, there's this term when it comes to Kalashnikov type weapons, is that due to the curvature of their magazines, they're sometimes called banana clips because they look like bananas. They're long and curved like bananas. So I drew a true banana clip here, as you can see. So that you can have all the freedom seeds or democracy seeds to dispense at your will. Let's take the base plate here and yeah, let's put the base plate here where it belongs. Like so. Yeah, and this is the R-4 Hyena with a true banana clip. I hope you guys enjoyed tonight's fun feed. And so if you like to see me putting together drawings like this, subscribe to the channel. I drop videos every week. So I've been on a Helldivers 2 streak for a while now, so let me know in the comments what you would like to see next. If you have a favorite weapon, or you like to see me just kind of mix and match the parts as I keep building a library of illustrated parts, which is this which has been this personal project of mine, Pewdoodle's asset library, that has been going on for 15-16 years now. So as I draw more parts, I get to play around and mix and match all these parts together for fun, for the lols, and thank you to these amazing people for supporting Pewdoodles on Patreon. Thanks again, guys, and yeah, I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye.